Hey, what's up, y'all? This CJ back with another tutorial. First one ran a little long. We had some problems, but this one should be even simpler. Should be even more basic. This one go out to my man's Dave. What we're gonna do is use the puppet tool to try to make the birds flap their wings a little bit in a composition. That should be real simple. So I'll show you what I did. I just went and Googled. They had a bunch of birds, like abstract birds, and I found this picture. It has some shadow-esque kind of birds. I usually go to view image, right click it and save it. I already did that earlier. And what I did, pull it up in Photoshop, select it, went to layer, new, layer via copy. When you do that, I can shut these bottom ones off. Just get a soloed out bird. Select that, with the quick selection tool. Select that, get a nice crop or whatever. You know what? I see I can even make this even better. I see I still got a little white right there. If you want to be perfect, you can cut that off. Boom. What you do is you copy that, come over to a whole nother layer, select all. I'll delete that one because I want this new one. Edit, paste him in there. Go to File, Save As, save it somewhere. We'll call him Bird. And I want to make a PNG. Yep. Save him up. And we come get After Effects cooking. Start a new composition, whatever size you're using. Let's see, layer new, solid. That should be cool. Let's make a sky background. Hit OK. So now I got a blue solid in there, and let's bring the bird in. Go to File, Import, File, find the bird, open the bird up, throw him on top of there, and there's the bird. So now here we go. Boom. We got our bird in the middle of the sky, and we want to flap his wings a little bit. It's gonna be real crude because I know there's a dozen ways to do this that's way more perfect, but knowing what we working with, this ought to be pretty good. Okay, so what I do is I put 3 pins in there, and what those pins do is when you grab one, see, now you can flap his wings. Each one of these pins is gonna affect the mesh around it. Now, if when you poke the pin in, you don't see these lines, come up here where it says Show Mesh. Make sure that's checked. It's probably unchecked. You can click that, and you can see what each one of these will affect. You can put some more. Put like 3 in for the other wing. That'll affect that side. Now, if you notice, he kind of moving his whole body. See that? See how this part gets affected? Well, if you don't want it affected, you just toss some more pins in there, to kind of keep that locked down. That's what I do. It's probably a sweeter way to do it, but that's what I do if I want to keep that still. So now we got our pins in there. You open up under bird, you see where it says mesh 1? Open that up. Open up the deform. You see all these pins we just put in there. Select one. Shift select the other one. And open them all up. And now we see all the pins and their keyframes. They all got a keyframe here. So let's get this bird flying. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the bird, get my selection tool. I'm going to start them off from the bottom here, or maybe even off screen. See if we can make something cool. And bring them up to about, I don't know, 4 seconds. I'm being brave. And I want him to end up somewhere right here. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I didn't keyframe the bird's position. So I know I want him to end up there, so I might as well lock that in. Then I'll drag, bring my key back down here. And I'll drag him to start down here. Okay, so now the birds, you're gonna fly up to the top, and that's it. So let's say by the time he gets here, I want those wings. Let's find those puppet pins. Say by the time he gets there, I want these wings down. I'll just drag each one of them down just a little bit. And you can see that happening. Now, to save a lot of time, you only gonna move these keyframes right there. Man, you might as well copy, select those right there. And Command copy, scoot it up a little bit. Command paste. Uh-oh, what happened to his other wings? Oh, I didn't do these. So the same thing. Command copy, command paste. Now, you can select all of these. And go command copy. Scoot it up a little more. I don't even know where my bird is now. Command paste. And he's just gonna be up there flapping for a minute. So let's do, I'm gonna put this on full resolution, see if I can handle it. And fit up to 100. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, maybe I was a bit too brave. What happened? Let's see. Oh boy, we getting this again. Okay, I'm just gonna play it. But anyway, that's how we get the bird flapping his wings in the puppet tool. I apologize for this RAM issue. I have to look into it more. I've seen a lot of people having problems with this. After Effects can't render, or it needs 2 frames to render, whatever that means. But as you can see, it plays. The animation will play, but there's some kind of render issue going on. And again, I've never had these issues on my machine, so I don't know what that is. One quick thing, like I guess you guys you already know, if you want the bird to flap his wings faster, you can squeeze the keyframes down, hold Alt, or what's that option, and bring everything a little closer, and he'll flap those wings a little faster. Although you can't tell because I can't RAM preview it. But there it is, the puppet tool. Make a static picture move. Real quick, simple, crude animation. Obviously, you can get down and dirty and tedious with every little piece, but I wouldn't even try that with these machines. So tune in next time. I'll come up with something even more basic, and we'll try to get that going. Alright, this is CJ, kicking a piece from the FX Lab. Until next time.